This video is going to be relatively short. It just explains the difference between trauma insurance, or some people call it living assurance, and income protection. So what I'll cover off with you is, first of all, income protection is based on your ability to earn an income in your occupation. So it's not about your ability to return back to your job, it's about your ability to return back to your occupation, which is very, very different. Now, the level of income you can get under income protection is between 75 and 60%, and these two policies are completely different. One is you'd be if you claimed on this policy here, you'd be paying tax, and this one here you wouldn't. This one here, you've got to prove your income at time of claim, whereas this one you don't. Now, with trauma insurance, you can take income protection and trauma together at the same time, and with trauma you can elect an amount you wish to be covered for. So if you've got big deep pockets and you want to insure yourself for $2 million, you can do it. If you want to insure yourself for $20,000, which I think is the limit you can have a trauma cover with most insurance companies, you can do it, and there's no need to prove or provide any income for that. Now, if you have an accident with income protection, that will be offset by ACC if you have an accident, but under trauma, if your event was related to ACC, and so you had an ACC claim and you had a traumatic event that sparked off the claim for trauma, well then yes, you'll be paid and it's not offset. So I'll just kind of highlight the differences here for accidents. So trauma, it's a question we do get asked: does trauma cover you for accidents? Well, the trauma cover is not really designed for accidents, but it's designed for these round about 60 conditions, depending on again what insurance company you go for, but generally it's for cardiovascular issues, neurological issues, brain disorders, etc., and strokes. They're kind of the three broad categories that trauma fits under, but I do have definitions there for, being, if you're totally blind, so you could end up being blind through a car accident or something. You're deaf, or you accidentally caught HIV through a blood transfusion or something, I don't know, or you lost your limbs. I mean, they would fill the trauma provisions. And again, it's not offset by ACC. So if you had a major accident and one of these things happened, you'd collect your trauma and you'd also collect ACC, and they're not offset. So I hope that kind of gives you a bit of an overview of how trauma insurance works with income protection, and a little bit of info about ACC. If you've got any questions, feel free to call us on 0800 500 510, and you can speak to a financial